Hi, it's Caitlin from Caitlin Swatches, and I have literally the most dreamy collection ever to share with you. This collection from Cupcake Polish is inspired by clouds. The new collection from Cupcake Polish is launching on their website on January 27th at noon Central Standard Time, and it's a 6-piece collection that is inspired by the luminescence of clouds and the beauty of nature. It's like the most wintry yet hopeful, delicate, beautiful collection I've ever seen. Before we get into it, check out the description for any further details that I might have missed in this intro, and let's get into the swatches. First up, we have Up, Up and Away, and this one is described as a white crelly nail polish filled with red iridescent shimmer. So this one is an absolutely beautiful take on all of these white shimmers that we've been seeing lately from various indie brands. I'm really happy to be seeing white shimmers because they were sort of this elusive, impossible to create thing many years ago when I first got into indie nail polish, but now with makers just getting so good, they're creating these smooth two-coat non-streaky whites, and they're absolutely beautiful. So this one has an amazing formula. It's opaque for me in 2 coats. It's smooth, it's beautiful, and it does dry down a little bit satiny because of the shimmer, so I recommend a good top coat. I'm using the Cuticula Limitless top coat in this video, and this is like so beautiful to me. So that red shimmer comes off mostly as a pink to my eye, and it's just really beautiful. There's a bit of gold at the extreme angles, as you can see, and I wanted to show this on an overcast, cloudy day because that's the weather we've been having. Next up is Daydreaming, and as you can probably see in the bottle, this is already super gorgeous. It's a white crelly nail polish filled with silver, purple, pink, and blue metallic flakies and a pink to blue iridescent shimmer. So this one is so dreamy. I mean, dreamy is the perfect word to describe all of these polishes. I absolutely love how light and sweet this one is. All of these polishes would be great for Valentine's Day as well. So I love how this looks in 2 coats, but I am going to show it to you in 3 for those of you who probably like a more opaque nail finish than I do. But it does look great in 2 if you wanted to just leave it there. But if you build it up in 3, you get pretty much full opacity of the white and just so many more of those flakes. I love the even distribution of the flakes. There was no fishing around or anything for them. They just come out plentifully on the brush, and this looks fantastic with a glossy top coat, but it also looks really good with a matte top coat, and I'll show you that in a second. So here it is in 2 coats plus a glossy top coat, and I just love the way those flakes come to life. It's just such a sweet polish. They're really nice the way the flakes catch the light, as you can see here, and it just works really beautifully against that light base. So I'm a big fan of this polish. And here it is with a matte top coat. Honestly, I can't decide if I like it better glossy or matte, but matte might be winning for me. The next polish is called Divine, and this one is a light pink nail polish filled with green iridescent flakies and holographic flakies. So, oh my goodness, if you've been around my channel, you know how much I love delicate ethereal nail polishes, and when Cupcake Polish said they had a cloud collection, I was expecting nothing but beautiful ethereal polishes, and they more than delivered because every single one of these polishes is ethereal, dreamy perfection. So I decided to leave Divine in 2 coats because I liked the way it looked in 2, and you're not going to get it much darker on a 3rd coat, so I just quit while I was ahead. So It looks fantastic with a glossy top coat. Those hollow flakes are really beautiful and plentiful and sparkly and rainbowy. And it looks fantastic with the glossy top coat as you're seeing here. I love the way that those green iridescent flakes shift in the light. They kind of appear sometimes and then disappear, so it's just a really fun element in this nail polish. And here it is with some different lighting. You really can see the pink shimmer in the base. And now this is how it looks matte. And once again, I can't decide if I like it better glossy or matte because it just looks so good both ways. Moving along, we have Head in the Clouds, and this one is just such a fun addition to this collection in my opinion. It's a silver holographic with holographic flakies, and if you haven't already seen my silver hollows comparison video, you know that I am a big fan of silver hollows, so I'm happy to have another one in my collection, and this one is truly magnificent. So I only needed 2 coats for opacity with this one, and because there's both linear hollow and hollow flakes, it gives you rainbows from every angle. They're just absolutely incredible. So you're not seeing the full effect of the rainbows currently, but you will in a second. And of course, when you use top coat, it helps to bring out the linear hollow effect once it dries down. So here it is dried down. And again, I wish I had a sunny day to show this off, but hopefully you're getting a sense of how beautiful and holographic this is. I had to use my camera flash, but it's beautiful even in overcast lighting, as you're seeing here. It's just stunning. Moving along, we have Cloud 9, which is a sky blue nail polish filled with pink to green to gold iridescent shimmer. And this one is going to blow your mind, so stick around for my little full hand video. This has a really beautiful formula, and I did just leave it in 2 coats because my preference is for more of a sheer look, but of course it will build up beautifully in 3 because it is on the thinner side, the formula. It will build up really easily and it's going to look fantastic regardless of how many coats you use. So here it is in 2 coats plus a top coat. I went with a glossy top coat this time, and this is honestly going to blow your mind. Like, look at that shift. The green is so electric. It's just beautiful. I just couldn't stop looking at my fingers. There's really almost every color of the rainbow showing off at some angle here. And overall it does look blue or purple, but you also get this incredible lime green at extreme angles. Last but certainly not least, we have Lilac Haze, and this one is a lilac jelly filled with red to gold to green iridescent flakies and red to gold to green iridescent glitters. So this one starts off sheer, and it is a sheer polish, so if you don't like sheers, you might not like this one, but honestly, if you don't, you're a monster because this is such a beautiful nail polish. You could also obviously layer it. This would probably be incredible layered over a Cirque Colors jelly. I might need to do that right after I finish this, but I did build this up in 3 coats just to give you a sense of how it would look built up. It's always going to have a slight transparency to it. I think that adds to the beauty because the flakes and the glitters are just absolutely gorgeous and super shifty. So here I am showing it to you with a glossy top coat, and I will show it to you matte as well because it looks amazing with both. And this is just so beautiful. So here, you don't need to hear me go on about it. Just look at how shifty those flakes are. You get the green, you get the yellow, you get the purple, you get the blue, you get the pink. And here it is with a matte top coat. I just absolutely love it with the matte top coat, it gives it a totally different look. And you can still see all of those beautiful shifts with the flakes, whether it's glossy or matte. So this actually might still be glossy. It doesn't look super matte, but maybe it is. I'm not sure. I'm tired. If I had to pick my absolute favorite, this is just like based on my quirks and what I like, but Lilac Haze to me is perfection. I love how it's sheer. I love the iridescent flakes. I love the way they shift. I love that purpley base color. It's just so beautiful. But Cloud 9 is like a close second because it is such a shifty shimmer. The shifts are so intense. There's pretty much every color of the rainbow in there. It's just incredible. And I'd love to know if you're planning on picking anything up. So let me know in the comments. I hope you have a great day wherever you are, and I hope that I will see you in my next video. Bye.